Welcome one, welcome all. You came back for another video. Thank you so much. Before we get started, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. So one of the things I hear a lot about first-time homebuyers being fearful about is losing earnest money. You've been working hard, you've been saving your money left and right because you know that you're ready to buy a home and you know that there are going to be expenses involved in this process. So the last thing that you want to do is put up your earnest money and then you lose it. So one of the things I tell my buyers is you do have protection. There are three main protections that you have in your contract that will prevent you from losing your earnest money if you work with your realtor and do things the correct way. One of the main protections that you do have is your due diligence period. What that is the specified, agreed upon amount of time that's in your contract. During that time frame, you're able to bring in a third-party inspector to look at the home and see what's wrong with it. You can bring in someone to do measurements. If you know that you want to put in certain things that you need measurements for, you can do that during that due diligence period. If you decide to terminate for any reason at all, you can get all of your earnest money back during this time frame. You don't have to have a reason. Your reason can be, you know what, I woke up and the sky was red and I decided I don't want to buy this house anymore. Fine, as long as you're within that due diligence period, you're going to get all of your money back. Your second protection is your finance contingency. Now, when you first start looking for a home, you should be pre-approved already. If you're working with Allie, you will be pre-approved already. Now, that does not mean that you're all done, you're ready to buy a house. You still have to go through the underwriting process. In that process, things can happen, okay? If for some reason that you are not approved during this time frame, you can get your money back. Now, keep in mind that if the time frame expires, the same as with your due diligence period, you are at risk of losing your money. So you want to work closely with your real estate agent or your realtor to make sure that you're doing everything within your time brackets, okay? One of the tips I do want to give you is to make sure that you actually have a finance contingency. Work with your realtor to make sure that you actually have one. Secondly, is work with your lender to make sure that your underwriting process is complete during the finance contingency period so that you are not at risk to lose your earnest money. The third main way to protect your earnest money is your appraisal contingency. If the house does not appraise for the contract amount, you are guaranteed to get your money back with the FHA loan and the VA loan, okay? If it does not appraise, you are allowed to terminate and get your earnest money back. So I'm gonna say it again, keep in mind that as long as these periods do not end, your due diligence period, your finance contingency, and your appraisal contingency, as long as you're within those time frames, you are able to get your money back as long as everything is in line, okay? Do not get all the way through the process. Go to closing and say, you know what? This isn't right for me. I changed my mind. If you do that at the closing table, you are most likely not going, why am I doing this? You are most likely not going to get your earnest money back. Because why? That seller took their house off the market for Lord knows how many days, assuming that you were going to purchase this home. They've lost time. They've lost other buyers that may have been able to buy. So guess what? They're going to want to keep that money. So don't think that you can get your money back under any circumstances because that's not the case. Okay? If I was not clear or if you have any more questions, make sure you pop them in the comment box below. If you watch to the end, you like me, thank you, or the information that I provide. I try to do my very best to make things very crystal clear for you all. Okay? Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Bye.